Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. My intro phrase has never been more appropriate than in this game. Last time, and you can knock enemies down into bits as well. Those guys split, so that's why I was flinging my sword. Although their smaller versions aren't actually going to damage you. They'll just kind of impede your movement a bit. Okay. Take care of you guys. Where... I know where I'm supposed to be going. There's a... You're not gonna send me where I want to go. Maybe it's up this... I just confused... Ah, this is where I need to be. Again with the Guardian Acorn. Can't we show off the other one? No, we can't get into that cave yet. There's the treasure we need to get. It's already spoiled. That's our tail key. Yeah, there are a few dungeons in this game that you need a key to get into. Not all of them, but just a few. Okay, do not hit that guy because he will be an issue. He is electrified just like he is in A Link to the Past. And this is where we need to go. The Witch's Hut. Because we have the toadstool, just like A Link to the Past. We'll turn this in. Okay then. And she has a pet mouse too. We've got magic powder. Try sprinkling it on a variety of things. We will do that. And now that we have created magic powder here, I believe we can buy some in the shop. You can sprinkle it on that guy and I believe he'll burst into flames. You can sprinkle magic powder on chickens and they'll burst into flames, or cuckoos, or... yeah. We'll demonstrate that. Sometime. Again? We should keep a count of Guardian Acorns we get versus the Triangles of Power. Hey, that was hitting you. But notice how he never got a hit on me. Yeah, like I was saying, pretty generous with some of the hitboxes on the combat here. So yeah, also what I was saying last time, you do not have to have your sword equipped. The game will not force you to do that. We'll sprinkle that on you. And this raccoon gets all crazy spinny. And turned into a person. The last thing I can remember is biting into a big juicy toadstool. Then I had the darndest dream. I was a raccoon, yeah. Sounds a bit strange, but it sure was fun. Okay. Don't even know who that was because as you can see he's gone now. You'll never see him again. Hey, there's our tail key. And of course the owl's gonna come as soon as we get the tail key. Take that key and go to the tail cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. So we're collecting instruments here. Yes, instruments to wake the windfish, which is actually kind of a neat concept. Each one will be a different instrument, and, well, naturally they're going to play a little bit differently. Yeah, do be careful of the likes. They will eat your shield, but they will drop it, unlike their counterparts in the first Legend of Zelda. I don't know why I'm going that way. There is literally nothing we can do in that direction right now. So where we need to go is to the Tail Cave. Also, I don't believe while we're in the town that... I think while we're in the town, the time for our Guardian Acorn has kind of paused. You can also smack the birds. Yeah, someone's gonna want me to do this. And then they'll come on a murdering spree soon. Oh, there we go, murdering spree. And then just run and hide. Okay, we'll fix you. Oh, hey, there's our triangle of power. You can see that makes our sword glowing, a piece of power, whatever. We're gonna have to demonstrate this. I think going into a building or going into some other place. Oh, that doesn't let me... Yeah, whatever. It's supposed to launch enemies, is what it's supposed to do. Let's go to the shop here first. Well, this shop. This is actually the crane game. And you can see the Yoshi sitting in the middle. Fortunately, it's not... It's just in the middle, so it's not bad. It's only 10 rupees to play. You have to go over to that green square, and then that's where you press the buttons. You have to press them in the order that they tell you to, and you can't, once you start pressing B, you can't stop. Well, if you stop, you can't start pressing B again and get that effect. But yeah, pretty easy to get this. Easiest crane game ever. It's kind of difficult if you're trying to get the other items there, but none of those other items are necessary. You can also walk out without getting your prize, and then you have to get it again. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Don't ask me how I know that. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you, doggy. Oh, that reminds me, there's some other secret in here. Ha! A secret seashell! If you collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. Oh, we have more collectibles in here. I kind of forgot about these. Until I got to here with the sword. Yeah, just for efficiency's sake, I'm poking a couple times and then getting the maximum spin around that you can. Okay, powder is not available here. I think any time, though, can you go back and get another toadstool and then take it to the witch? And I don't know. But we have the tail key. Oh, we have the Yoshi doll. That's what we're doing. We're going to start our trade sequence. I believe we can finish the trade sequence around level 5 or 6. Might be a little bit later than that. Might be a little bit sooner. I want to say it's around level 5. I'll give you this in return. Hey, hey! We traded our Yoshi doll for a bow. And you can jump down ledges there, just like that. And you remember who wanted the bow. It's, this... chain chomp. They're chain chomps to me. Trade it for dog food, yes! And now you can see that she has the ribbon as well. Very cool little touch. It's full of juicy beef. That is wonderful. Bow wow, I'm taking your dog food. And we know who wanted the dog food. I don't remember how many steps there are in this trading sequence. I want to say there's like around 12. Oh, this is going to get us to level 1. I want to trade first. That way I don't forget to do it later. Actually, I think some of the trade sequence is necessary for progressing the game. Because I think we have to have the bananas from that. Maybe we do? And he's obsessed with dog food. We'll give it to him. And he just eats it, can and all. I do not recommend trying that at home. So we traded dog food for bananas. That's a good deal, apparently. Yeah, you don't want banana. You want something different. Yeah, that monkey is part of the trade sequence, from what I remember. And in typical Zelda fashion, we start with 3 hearts. Of course, we're going to get another heart each level we complete. Let's go to level 1 now. We're ready for that. We're ready for that. You're ready for that. Octoroks, stop. You're going to kill me before I get to level 1. I only have 2 hearts. I can't go to level 1 on 2 hearts. Actually, we'll be fine. It's just level 1. Yeah, you actually have to press the shield button to block with your shield. And this shield will not block fireballs, so I don't use it a whole ton. And here you can see the key symbol, so we just walk up to it once you have the key, and then it will open the dungeon. Ta-da! Level 1, Tail Cave. Those guys can only be killed by knocking them down pits. You can see we get keys in these dungeons. And we have typical Zelda-like puzzles. Some of them destroy all enemies in order to get whatever. And we have the compass. Now you can see where the chests in Nightmare are hidden. This compass has a new feature. A tone will tell you if a key is hidden in a room when you enter. That's a tone that a key that we haven't gotten. So now if we go to our start menu, you can see we have our seashells, we have key, and compass. Pretty neat. Ah, yes, hear that tone? That tone means there is a key in here. Another Guardian Acorn. Again, pretty simple. Just press the switch and away we go. Now, I don't think... Oh, there is a treasure in here, so we'll probably get that by killing all the enemies. Of course, that bat wanted to hide out over there. And our treasure is, at last, we got the map. We've been in this dungeon for all of 2 minutes, and we finally got the map. There's actually no point in taking that path, because it's the dungeon is actually going to loop around that way, and I want to show you guys this room. And those are cracked floors that we can bust open. I should demonstrate that. Ah, I managed to escape. Crystal things we can attack. Oh. I don't have bombs. I might need bombs to finish this dungeon. Can I buy bombs? Hi there. Yeah, we've seen you guys before. We know what you're all about. And we know what these guys are all about, too. Again, looked like they've been borrowed from A Link to the Past. Basic block push puzzle. Just complete the pattern there. These guys, you have to use your shield. Get them to ram your shield, they'll flip over, and then that's where you can hit them. Those are the turtles. Those owl faces, you have to have a piece of the owl beak in order to put in there. Goombas. Yeah, actual Goombas. And if you fall on their head like that, they will always give you a heart. Always. So if you need hearts, jumping on Goombas can work for that, if you manage to do that. So now we're in a different section of the dungeon here, and you can see there's a little floaty thing. We can't actually get that. But now, we have Rock's Feather. Feels like your body is a lot lighter. So what we can do with that, we can jump in this game now. Which you can imagine this will open up a whole bunch of new things, especially since, demonstrate. Ha. Especially since we do have some of those, shortcuts open up. Some of those, when we go under... That was rude. Going under the stairs or whatever. There's a key in this room. I wonder where it could possibly be. Ah, I found a key. There's a key there. There's keys all over the place. That place takes a key. And then that's where it loops back around. Yeah, we'll ignore him. That is a key block. It also takes a key to use. And there's our Nightmares key. Yeah, the bosses in each of the levels are called Nightmares. Very fitting. Wait, there's not going to be any Nightmare Frogs, are there? Oh, I hope not. And if you check the map, that place downward is just where we could have gone through that one-way door. That's why I said it wasn't the most necessary thing. Now this room, you need all three of these guys to match the same thing. They will rotate. This isn't gonna work. Okay. Ah, darn it. Heart. It's a timing thing. I can get like 2 of them. If I had them both on the same, this could work out well. Ow, darn it. Oh, and now they're different again. This always takes me a while. Oh, we're gonna be here all day. Ha, there we go. So now they're all the same, and then they all go explodey. And we found the stone beak. So let's find the owl statue that it belongs to. So, and once you put the stone beak in, yeah, he just gives you hints for the dungeon. So nothing necessary. Oh, we have our mini-boss. So, yeah, you need the feather, jump over his spinning spike wall thingy, and then just smack him a bunch with your sword. Do be careful of him hopping around. And we get a fairy for that. We also get a warp. Once you beat the mini-boss of a stage, that will warp you back to the entrance. And so, well, this is a good point to leave things off here. So next time we'll finish off level 1. There's really not much left, as you can tell. I might go back to the village and get some bombs. I think I can buy those. If I can, I'll get those so I can show off that other room.